Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Comic Book Burrito. I am your host, Darien.
I'm your other host, Landon.
And let me know, is our third host COVID-19 here this week?
I don't know. I guess I'm a bit more clear. I don't know. I haven't taken a test, but I feel better. I know my surroundings better than last week.
That's good news, then.
Yeah, very, very good, man.
Yeah, but today we're going to get into tons of stuff. We got a lot of stuff to review. We're going to review She-Hulk episode 8, Werewolf by Night, Black Panther trailer. All that happened this week.
I completely forgot that trailer came out this week. Good trailer, though. We'll get into.
We also got a lot, not a lot of news, but we got a decent amount of Marvel news, some DC news, and some gaming stuff to talk about. First, how was the past week?
Really good. I was the lucky person that got a cut. Well, honestly, I haven't really done much superhero-wise this week, but I did get into an exclusive club this week, though. That's for sure.
Ooh.
I got a closed. I mean, you're going to make fun of me, but I got a closed beta code for Street Fighter 6. dude, I'm telling you, man. And you literally told me, you're all like, I might play it. Open beta haven't you?
I've played many of Street Fighter games in my life. 5 was being the last one.
Don't play
5 was the last one I played.
Right, don't play 5.
I played 5 because it was like everyone's like, oh, Street Fighter 5, oh, blah blah blah, and it was free 1 month, I think. So I downloaded it.
It was free. From what I know you play, I'm guessing you've played 2.
Yes.
Okay, because I don't love people too. I know you played 3 because I used to bring it to school all the time. We would play. I don't know how much you played, but I think you played a round with me. We went.
I think so. I did play Street Fighter X Tekken.
Oh god.
Yeah. I'm looking at the games to see because I recognize the logos. Maybe I did play Street Fighter 4.
I've played all of them besides that one. Like,
there's like 20. I don't know how you play this many.
Yeah, I've played all of them.
X-Men versus Street Fighter. Like what?
I played that.
Marvel superheroes versus Street Fighter.
You got that? I've played every Street Fighter game besides. I think there was like this weird 3D one. That one I did not play.
Yeah, okay, I did play Street Fighter 2.
I picked up the name. So remember the game I brought to school, the 30th anniversary or whatever, that had like Street Fighter 3 and all that on it.
Mm-hmm.
My dad sold it behind my back. Wow. So I went out and bought it again. And technically it was his, but he told me I could have it. So and I was mad. So I went out and bought it again. Because I wanted to hype myself up before Street Fighter 6 came out in the beta this week. Yep. And I've been having a blast with that. But I've been playing. I've been playing with Kim, and my girlfriend has been very jealous.
Speaking of certain podcast related things, before we get into all of this, there's a surprise coming in sometime. I haven't decided when. I don't think. We had some. Yeah, you know about this. You just don't know.
I don't know about
this.
Yes,
you do. Yes, you do. You just. I'm wording this weird.
I'm not wording this weird.
You guys are gonna be. We're gonna reveal. Something that we've had it been wanting to do for a long time, and we finally got it done. And we're also getting something else done that pertains to music, and we're going to reveal them at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, cool. Okay, I do know.
I was like, I need to explain this where Landon can understand me, but they can't. Yeah, I was like,
okay, okay. I was like.
I need to explain this where Landon will understand me, but they won't.
Yeah, I feel like the public got it way before I.
They probably did. They were like, "Oh, don't say what it is. Don't say what it is."
I was
like, "Oh, I know." I almost did. So I was like, "Make sure you do."
Oh man, I hate that. Right. I hate that. But
yeah,
we were both. hopefully we can bring these out here real soon. I have to come in person for this one thing, so I'll let y'all know. It's really good.
Yep.
Might even do a little picture.
Oh, it's a drug deal. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You're our own new Coke line.
Drugs for your ears, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh.
All right. Let's get into this. This is the longest intro we've ever had.
Yeah,
my week was fine. We haven't even got to me yet. My week was good. Avengers, She-Hulk, Werewolf by Night, Black Panther trailer. There we go. All right. Let's start. All right. What order do you want to do this in? I feel like Werewolf by Night saved for last.
Oh, it's the best for last.
Yeah. We'll start with the trailer and then we'll get into the two things. So let's talk Black Panther official trailer. Came out Monday. We talked about it last week in the podcast, and that is rumored for Monday. And guess what? We were right. Just to say again that our sources are reliable. Sometimes. And yeah, I guess we can talk about this trailer. So the first trailer for this film is just it's not a word that I can describe how great the trailer was. And let's see. I think from what I read, the same person that cut the first trailer cut this new trailer.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll be honest, I couldn't really tell. But it
had the same feel to it, so I was like, I wonder if.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'd say it did have. I'm gonna say it's not as good as the first one.
It isn't, but it's still a really good trailer.
But dang, yeah, that's what I was going to say.
So it starts off with I think it starts off with the shot of her holding T'Challa's helmet, which immediately I was like, oh, I was like, I can't do this on Monday. I was watching this in the cafeteria of my college, like when it came out, and I was like, oh god.
Yeah, yes, crying while
I'm gonna break into tears in the middle of me eating breakfast.
Yeah, oh god, crying while you eat your Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich.
I was not eating Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich.
What were you eating? Tell me.
It was biscuits and gravy, scrambled eggs, and hash browns.
I would be crying too because I hate breakfast. I hate breakfast.
Oh well, then
yeah,
I don't like you anymore. I don't like you anymore.
But one day we ought to do an extra beef
on breakfast.
Yeah, well, not on breakfast, but like just stuff that would like you think that would make me hate you, and stuff I think you would make you hate me.
That would be a strange extra beef.
It would be a strange extra beef, but people like to know us.
I guess.
Because I don't like
unimportant tangent that we're on right now.
It is important. It's pretty important.
It is unimportant for what we're trying to talk about, which is the Black Panther 2 trailer. Let me get into this. We see a lot more of Namor in this trailer.
Yeah,
I love him. I love him with his little wings.
That's what I don't know how to word this. I feel, oh, dude, I'm having I guess I still got COVID in me. It's like, I don't know. That's what me and you wanted, right?
Yes.
Yeah, did I word that right? Because I was about to say I wanted.
That's what we were hoping for.
Yes.
This new trailer. And it delivered, and almost the whole trailer. He's in a lot of the trailer. And we even see him doing some action.
He almost like the main focus of it a bit. Looks great, though.
Mm-hmm. I love his design.
First off, freaking fly. Because
Namor. Hey, not only can Namor fly, Namor was the very first superhero that could fly. He beat Superman.
Yeah,
and he was also Marvel's very first superhero. So
that and the Human Torch.
Yes, Human Torch was a robot.
Yes, no Johnny Storm, no Chris Evans.
No Chris Evans. No Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, it's because I don't know if y'all know this, but Superman, he couldn't originally fly. He could just jump really far, like the Hulk. But during the Fleischer Superman cartoons, they didn't want to animate him jumping all the time, so they just made him fly.
There you go.
So thanks to animated media,
yes.
which Warner Brothers hates so much.
Wow.
Superman can fly due to cartoons.
Yeah, Namor is also known as the Submariner for some of those who aren't familiar with Namor. In the comics, he is from Atlantis, but in this, he is not. They've changed that, which I'm fine with because it looks. They change it to a sunken Aztec city. I don't know. I can't remember the name of it. It starts with a T.
I actually didn't know that.
Yeah. They had changed that to it's Talocan. I may be saying it wrong. Talocan, and he is instead not an Atlantean human hybrid. He is a Talaconian mutant hybrid, and which I like. I don't mind this change because it makes the characters look a lot cooler.
Yeah.
Instead of like Namor's design, though he's a cool character, is pretty plain.
Yeah.
In the comics. So.
Yeah, he just has green like kind of like green spandex under.
Yeah.
And he has the fins.
Yes.
The fins, but like the feathers.
Yeah.
That's kind of like right?
Yeah. And he's got his pitchfork, which I don't know if he'll have in this or not. He looks like he has a spear.
It's more or less a spear. Did he have a pitchfork? I thought he just had a spear.
In the comics, he has a trident.
Oh, okay. I guess they're trying to maybe
make it different than Aquaman.
Yeah, which I might like him more than Aquaman.
Yeah.
I mean, like, dude, freaking, I had no idea he can fly. I seriously had no.
He loses. That's his mutant. His mutant power is flight. That's what the wings help him do. Also, he is. I don't know if you noticed this. It's kind of hard to notice. You got to pay attention to details. He is the only character underwater that isn't blue. All the other not blue. Yes, it's blue. But it's not underwater. Actually, I said that wrong. In the shot when he's painting in that little like hut, that's actually underwater, but it's like his own little like area. Because like I guess none of the other I'm just gonna call them Atlanteans, but they're not. I just don't know how to say it. Talaconians. I guess I don't know. They not yeah. They don't have that human aspect of them, so they can't breathe out of water. That's why you see them in the trailer when they're out of water, they're blue. Their skin does that, and they're wearing the masks to breathe.
Yeah.
But Namor, that doesn't happen to him because he's got that human side of him.
He's just built different.
Yes. But yeah, we got a lot more Namor, and I really enjoyed that. They had the line from M'Baku. Every time I watch that trailer and I watch it with people and I show them, I'm like, I met him. I do. It's weird. Okay, it's weird seeing somebody. Like I said, I talked to the dude for 5 minutes. I talked about it on the show. Y'all can go find that episode. I talked to him for like 5 minutes straight, and now seeing him like in a Marvel trailer is just. Even though I already knew he was in like Marvel stuff, but like it's just so weird. I was like, I know that guy.
Yeah, but it was no. I don't mean to brag, but it was no. It was no.
What Marvel trailer has she been in since
Spider-Man 1, 2, and 3 trailers?
Fair enough.
Fair enough. No, but that's awesome. I loved the freaking. He has like he has a gorilla like on his leg.
Yeah, you see that scene? He was like beating his chest.
Yeah, I was like, heck yeah.
Yeah, he has that line where he says, "His people don't call him general or king. They call him Kul Khan, the feather serpent god. So they worship Namor as a god."
Yeah.
And he said to kill him would mean eternal war. And I can't wait to see them fight. I'm pretty sure the Queen's going to die in this. That one shot really convinced me.
You showed me that one. I'm all like, dang, that does like he's about to kill her.
Yeah. And she was standing beside what I think Ironheart. Maybe if it was Shuri, she was standing beside. Might have been Ironheart, but if it is Shuri that she was there with,
I'm pretty sure it was Shuri.
Oh, Shuri's gonna have to watch her mom die in front of her.
Yeah,
she's gonna.
Because I wonder what that's gonna be all about. Because even if it's like a whole like misunderstanding or whatever, it's like, oh, I thought y'all were after.
That's what I think the plot is about.
Still killed the Queen, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think they're going to think Wakanda is trying to steal the vibranium in the ocean. And because they think it's theirs. And Namor's like, well, this is my territory. This stuff belongs to me. But it's not Wakanda that's doing it. It's this government military people who I'm pretty sure, based off the rumors before we even knew anything about this movie, is led by or sent out by Doctor Doom. And we also heard a lot about a character in this is something big. This kind of confirms Doctor Doom a little bit. We heard of a woman in the movie who would be played by Lake Bell, who voiced Black Widow in What If. And we didn't know what her role would be or if she was even going to be in the movie. But the one thing is they're like, if she is, she will have a scene towards the end where and it's the same scene that's revealed that Doctor Doom is there. She's having a conversation with him, and in the trailer, guess who appears for a split second? Lake Bell's character, who we don't know her name. Yep. So Doctor Doom's coming, 100%.
Yeah, I fully believe it.
I feel like I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna blame myself though if he doesn't come. I'm also gonna blame all the leakers that told me he was coming. Well, if he does that, I don't know if I don't know.
And Daniel RPK said it was going to happen.
Yes, and plus, like, it's been the rumor for forever. Even freaking Hollywood Reporter came out and did a theory post about it. So I mean, everyone wants it, but this trailer they went through. Also saw Ironheart for the first time, or Suit in the.
She said Soup's line.
She said Soup's line. Soup's enjoyed that. They also said Soup's line in She-Hulk too.
Yeah, I like how he trademarked the word "Let's go." But to be fair, every time I hear the word, every time I say "Let's go," I'm making fun of Soup. So
yeah. So. But Ironheart, we didn't really see too much. We saw her face inside the helmet, like we did with Iron Man stuff, and then we saw a little bit of her like boosters on her feet, and it's kind of a really quick shot of her flying into some clouds. Yeah, that's all we really saw.
Honestly, I don't even think we'll really see Iron. I mean, do you think we'll see Ironheart even like that much?
Oh well, apparently she's supposed to be a big part of the movie. She's in a lot of the promotions. Even if she even has her own Target ad. I don't know if you've seen this. It's like an ad of her building parts of her suit, and it's like to do something for Target.
Oh really?
Yeah. So she's pretty big.
I guess she has a bunch of parts.
Yeah, she has 2 suits in this movie. The Wakandan suit, which is the one she was using, and she also has her homemade suit that's made of car parts. But yeah, we see. I'm trying to think anything else big before the final part there. Obviously that feeling of like, Ramona says that line where she's like, "We know what you whisper." And she was like, "They've lost their protector. Now is the time to strike." And I guess that's when she's going to the UN about people digging for the vibranium.
Good quotes in this.
Yes. Yeah. Good writing. I don't know who wrote the movie, but they did a good job from what I've heard so far.
Yeah, I mean, they have like lines that like really like. I'm like, dang, that's dang powerful.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah. I'm very excited for this movie. We get you know what? In 2 days, it'll be 1 month until it comes out.
Right.
So,
dude, we're gonna be dang busy that week. Well, at least I will be, because I got 3 things to do. You have 2. You gotta watch this movie and play God of War, which is like it comes out November 9th. Okay, when does Black Panther come out? Black Panther
November 11th. Yeah, God of War comes out a month from today.
Yeah.
God, I'm so excited. But that has nothing to do with this.
No. Oh, does God of War come out November 9th?
Yeah.
I thought it came out the 11th.
The 9th. And then Black Panther's the 11th.
You sure?
Yeah.
No, there's no way. Hold up.
Yes. God of War Ragnarok release date November 9th, 2022.
Are you serious? No way.
Yeah.
Yeah, November 9th.
Yep. I'll probably have it beat by Black Panther.
Wednesday?
No. Well, yeah, I guess so then.
Are you telling me
Wednesday? That's weird. Hold on. When is November 9th? Let me check my calendar.
Or is Black Panther also November 9th?
Black Panther's November 11th. I know that for a fact. November 9th is... November 9th is a Wednesday, yes.
Okay.
And November 11th is a Friday.
Crap, what does Sonic Frontiers come out? Dude,
I have no idea.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Crap. So, okay, I'm going to have to play Sonic for like a day and then go to God of War. Crap. Okay, I might.
Here, but let's, the meeting's trying to run out on us, so, because, Zoom are, they're always making us want to end the meeting.
We will never pay 120.
No, I will not ever. Sorry,
but and that's just like yearly. It's not even like.
Yeah. But let's finish the trailer review. Let's see. So the big part in the trailer is the ending when you hear Queen Ramonda say, "Show them who we are," and the hole opens up on, I guess, a ship or something, and we see the new Black Panther drops down, and apparently there's another Black Panther in the trailer that's shown, and you can see it in the background at one point. And it's not the same suit, which everyone's confused about whether there's going to be two Black Panther suits, and whoever the new Black Panther is will have one and then get another one later.
I just that's most likely it for toys.
Yeah, or everyone was like, what if what if this is another Black Panther? And someone said, what if it's the I'm not gonna say that, the Atlanteans version of Black Panther? They like stole one of his. I'm like, I don't know. That would be actually kind of cool.
So they said, and according to who said this, by the way?
It was the director.
They said that
the producer. I mean,
guessed.
No one has guessed. No one's guessed who the new Black Panther is.
But I
think they may be saying that to throw us off.
I'll be honest. I'm kind of calling BS on it.
Yeah, I think they're saying that to throw us off.
You're saying that to throw us off.
Unless they're not. And they're like, it's in Baku.
Because that's pretty freaking skinny, man. I don't think it's in Baku.
I know, that's a joke.
Who do you think it should be?
It could be. I think it should be Shuri, because that's the logical next step. Well, especially if you follow the comics. Obviously, even if Chadwick Catton passed, they were probably going to end up passing the mantle to Shuri eventually. That's why she was there.
But I'm a bit nervous of Shuri's there because that's like his sister, though. That's what I'm saying.
Oh yeah, but like she's also a big thing whenever she takes up that mantle.
If they did, it's a pretty long movie, so maybe it might work.
Yeah, but it could be her. It could be Nakia or his girlfriend, which I doubt, or Okoye, but I also doubt that. It's not his mom. His mom's not that. Well, we have 1 minute left in this, so we should probably...
Oh my god! Yeah. Oh crap! Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and rate this trailer out of 5, like we do with normal trailers. What would you rate the Black Panther Wakanda Forever trailer out of 5?
4.5.
I say 4.5. I think we rated the last one a 5.
Yeah. That was a straight 5.
Yeah, I agree with the 4.5. Tickets are on sale now. Go get them.
Yeah, go get them.
Yep, we will not be getting them until sometime later.
Yes.
All right. All right, let's get into the second out of 3 things we're going to review today, which is She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, Episode 8, titled Ribbit and Rip It. This episode had 2 of my most anticipated characters in this whole show.
Leapfrog and Frogman.
Yes. Oh, no, Leapfrog and Daredevil. I thought it was Frogman, but they used his son, Leapfrog, which is like the same thing anyway. The one that tries to be a superhero but fails horribly.
Oh, I thought Leapfrog was the dad.
No. Frogman, I think unless they switched it around, I could be getting myself confused with the way they did this. But Frogman is the villain, I think.
Okay.
Because like his dad was a villain, and he's the supposed hero. He's friends with Spider-Man in one of the comics. But yeah, spoilers for episode 8, Ribbit and Rip It. Starts off immediately with Frogman. I keep calling Frogman. It's Leapfrog. It's habit. So we start off with Leapfrog, and he's trying to stop these people stealing a TV. And he gets his butt kicked. He's got a narration where he's like, "Oh, they were totally scared of me, and they were like, and I felt bad, so I tried to dial down the situation by using my jet boosters and saying my classic catchphrase, ribbit and rip it." And they flew away, and his leg caught on fire and stuff. And then find out he got his suit from Luke Jacobson, which is the guy that's been making She-Hulk suits.
Yes.
And so now they got a legal thing. She goes to Luke Jacobson, to tell him that what's going on. And he gets mad at her, destroys her dress that he was making for the gala she won. Because we found out in the last episode that, in a quick moment, that she won female lawyer of the year.
Mm-hmm. Also stole Stoops' line.
Yeah, Pug. He was. Let's go. Oh gosh. I think they're doing that on purpose at this point.
I'm really scared for December.
Oh yeah, everyone that post.
Really
oh gosh. If he does show up though, it'd be kind of funny.
Oh god.
You're like, their exact response would be like, no freaking way.
I'm so nervous. You have no idea. I am.
I don't know.
I'm utterly freaking. I'm like, if they.
Soups.
Oh,
he's
God.
the post-credit scene.
I swear, like, what do you think it is? Like, I'm serious.
I think it's another like fan event thing.
You think it is?
I think so.
For what?
I don't know. Nope, something.
Did he say? Oh God, what was that fan event? He said he had like like some really inside news for No Way Home, and I thought like pictures of Tobey Maguire, and it's like, no, we're doing a fan event.
He had big news regarding Spider-Man No Way Home, and then he was like, "Oh, it's a fan event."
And everybody got like really upset. Anyways,
yes, they are going to court, and it's her representing Leapfrog, and then Luke Jacobson is sitting over there by himself, and the judge is like, "Where's your counsel?" And he was like, "I did not come here without a counsel. I'm not stupid." And then he says, "Then where is your counsel?" And then the door opens, and freaking Matt Murdock walks in. And I heard the cane tapping, and I was like, "Here he comes."
He's tapping away. Come on.
Yep, he's on his way. And he shows up. He goes, "Sorry, I'm late." He said, "Couldn't find a place to park my car." And everyone looks at him weird. And he's like, "I'm kidding. My driver got lost." And he sits down and he says a bunch of lawyerly stuff. And right when he started talking and he said that all was like that confusing sentence, I was like, I'm so happy.
Oh, Charlie, you're here.
Charlie. Yeah, but he's there. A lot of people were scared of him showing up because I believe the only reason was that he would get ruined because he would joke too much.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can safely say that it's felt exactly like Daredevil and other shows. Just, I mean, he did say some jokes, but they felt more like most of the jokes he said were kind of flirty toward She-Hulk.
Well, plus, I mean, I don't care if you joke. At least, I mean, it just has to be funny. That's all I add. It has to be something a little snarky, a little funny. You know, that's all.
And in this, and plus, it is a comedy show too. So I mean, he's not going to be like dead serious all the time. He had some serious moments. That hallway fight.
Yeah, I mean, literally, I like Nordic and his opinions. You know, I think he has some. I mean, some takes I really don't agree with, but
yeah,
I think he's all right. I mean, I think people hate on him too much. I think people kiss him too much. Both sides do, but I mean, I completely disagree with him with his whole "they ruined Daredevil" thing. Because I thought Daredevil was fantastic. Yeah,
it felt like I'll be honest, I kind of like him when he jokes. Like, I mean, it makes him more like. I mean, I love the character anyway, but like,
yeah. Like here's my issue. I don't want him to quip like Spider-Man of like he like says these lines that are like really not funny, and you know it comes off as like real cringy or whatever. I mean everything he said, I mean I thought was pretty funny. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, maybe like burst out loud, but give me a little snicker.
Don't you like that scene? Whenever I like how he's more acrobatic now. He could like flips around, does stuff. It's just like the comics. That's because they didn't do that in the Netflix show, but he does that in most of the books that he's in.
Oh yeah. Very very acrobatic in this one, and I love it.
Yeah, and when they're doing that whole fight, and She-Hulk's after they kind of find out when she finds out that it's Matt Murdock and all that, they're talking. She's like, "Who? So are you like a superhero?" She was like, "We the Gold Devil or something," and you hear the music. from the Netflix show. I was like, oh my god. I love them using all these classic theme songs, like stuff, like their original theme song. Like you had Daredevils, they got the X-Men thing going on. In the when Professor X would show up or whatever in Miss Marvel, and then what's the other one? Like in No Way Home, you got Toby and Andrew's music.
Playing. Oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I like that.
I mean, I don't know if like Wolverine had like a theme or whatever, but
I don't when I think of Wolverine, I don't think of a theme song.
I mean, you think when he shows up in Deadpool 3, they're gonna play some type of music.
They're gonna be like,
yeah, I guess they will play that because I guess they've been playing that a bunch. So,
let's see. Yeah, they team up because Leapfrog kidnapped Luke Jacobson, forcing him to make a new suit for him. They have that cool fight, and also they talk at drinks too. And Matt was like flirting with her or whatever, and he goes, she was like, "It's a low blow insulting a blind man's clothes." And he's like, "I'm wearing pants, right?" I'm like,
that's so stupid.
I know.
I like it though. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like it's like, yeah, I don't like hate it.
Yeah, and he's totally flirting, and the whole episode is that kind of banter between the two, and let's see. So they're teaming up. She did the clap again this episode, like she did in the first episode. In the first episode, she did those like small little claps to like mess with Hulk.
Yeah.
So that's she's kind of fully gotten into her She-Hulk persona. That outfit looks nice. I like her outfit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I actually kind of like it more than probably her original bit.
Yeah, it looks like I just like the color, like I like the color on it.
The thing is, I'm not a big fan of their of her like. I'm not a big fan of like how Marvel does like these regular classic suits, but they like oversimplify them. They make them like just too complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Like they have all these like weird lines on them, and it's like it's just pointless. Yes, but I mean this one I actually don't really like them that much.
Mm-hmm. What do you think of Daredevil's new suit in action?
I love it.
I do too. I think I when I first looked at picture, I was like, okay, this looks really nice, and I was like, but will it look awkward? And I think the colors really like blend well.
I thought we were about to hear a hot take real quick.
No hot takes. No, I don't have any hot takes this episode, I don't think. I do. I do have one hot take. Maybe. I have one complaint. And it's something to do with Daredevil. Okay. And it's something small, though. It's like one line that he says. And it's at the beginning when he first shows up. And it's when he smells the boot, or smells the fuel or whatever. He's like, what kind of fuel did you use? And then Luke Jacobson was like, I told you in the instructions, did you use jet fuel? Because I told you specifically not to in the instructions. And he was like, no. And then Matt goes, he's lying. And then he says, don't ask me how I know. I just know. And I was like, the way, and then that whole like, when he says, don't ask me how I know, I just know. That whole line was kind of like cheesy.
Yeah.
I was like, he didn't really have to say that. But that was like it. That I just every time I watch it, I'm just like,
it's like they're trying to be fun. It's like, no, don't force me to laugh. Just
yeah. That's my only like little like kind of moment. But otherwise, I was like into it all the time. They get to the lily pad. I don't know. She was like, am I supposed to know what that is? It's like in giant neon red letters on the building.
Yeah.
Let's see. He's got Luke Jacobson making a new suit. Daredevil shows up there with Jen, and he's talking, and he says something about he says there's 25 goons in the building. He said 10 in the hallway, or 8 in the hallway, 10 in the back, all the stuff he does. Here's the heartbeats or whatever. He listens to Jen's heartbeat, and then he's trying to convince her to be like, no, you've never went into a warehouse of like full of goons before. Let me do this. I can take 15 seconds for each of them. And she's like, oh, I don't want to wait up here half an hour. That math doesn't check out. And he's basically trying to tell her, like, you just stay up here. And they're arguing. And I was on Daredevil's side. I was like, yeah, she's never been through this before. And she was like, well, I'm indestructible. She said, he was like, they have guns. And she was like, well, I'm indestructible. No, she's got a point.
Yeah, she's indestructible, but she's no She's
not
no
Daredevil.
blind. She's no blind lawyer.
Yeah, exactly.
But she doesn't understand.
He flips off the roof and goes in there. We get a hallway fight scene. Which, I mean, Daredevil and hallway fight scenes are the perfect combo.
Oh yeah, always.
Yeah. I didn't expect it. Like, I knew something was about to go down the hallway. When he like threw down the baton like from the air and it smacked the dude and knocked him down, I was like, "Dang!" I didn't expect.
Oh yeah.
Then he creaks the door open and throws the dude and walks in. I kind of like his theme song. I think it's kind of a theme song. It plays every time he like makes a dramatic entrance. It's like that dun.
Oh yeah.
He goes in there and he whoops all of them. And then She-Hulk comes in, says She-Hulk smash, which apparently is her catchphrase in the comics. Didn't know that. Which, I mean, I guess would make sense. And then they go in there and they save Luke Jacobson. And they have this whole thing. I love the scene where she was like, we can maybe explain this as an episode of Mania. And then Daredevil comes in and they have like the whole lawyer conversation. Yeah. And she goes, this guy's really starting to do it for me. That was the first hint at the at what would happen in a few scenes.
The walk of shame.
Yeah.
Dude, did you see New Rockstar's new thumbnail?
Oh, the one where they're gonna have a baby. That's stupid. Oh, so stupid.
And they had like a picture of a baby. They photoshopped.
It was green. Yeah.
I'm like, oh my dude.
I hate it.
Do you think
whoever edits their thumbnails? I think they might do it on purpose.
I at this point, ever since they did What Was He Cooking? I think they did.
Yeah. But they take out Leapfrog tries to run away and he flies out and breaks his ankles. And then Jen and Matt are talking on the roof. And he says do you know, also he mentions when he's talking about his work, he says we. He didn't say a name, but he's referring to him and Foggy.
Yeah.
And so I like that. I was like, oh, Foggy. So he's going to show up. Daredevil born again.
Come on, Foggy. Show up.
Yes. But he's talking, he goes to New York that morning and they're talking. They end up getting it on. And which everyone was hoping for.
Yes. I swear, dude. I mean, no, never mind.
I was like, don't get into it. No,
gonna get into it.
And then Daredevil does the walk of shame afterwards. Yeah. I thought, okay, that scene made me laugh because this is him whistling, and then he's like, "Good morning." I was like, "It's like I can't believe they made Daredevil do the walk of shame."
I love you, Matt. I was laughing because you were trying to explain, because I haven't seen the episode yet. And you're all
you know
like,
what a walk of shame is?
yeah. Do you know what a walk of shame is? Like, I was like, excuse me. I was like, I do not. Darian, tell me about it. You're like, well, see, and he explains, and he's like, man, I feel like your dad. I was like, don't say that ever. No, don't say it to me.
I did. I felt like I was a parent trying to explain this to you. But like, they made freaking Daredevil do the walk of shame. I just loved it. He's just whistling, holding his boots, walking. And then the lady walks past him. He's like, "Good morning." And just keeps going.
Is it really a walk of shame, or it's a walk of pride?
He was happy.
He was happy. Like Jane, like looks at the camera. I'm like, bro.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. But like, we get back to Jen, and she's like, "Oh, you guys are still here? Normally, if this episode would be over by now." She goes, "This episode came to a very satisfying conclusion. Trust me." And I was like, "Whoa, this is Disney Plus." Dude. I said, "This is Disney Plus."
Dude.
Like, chill out. That's funny.
Dude, they're basically saying Daredevil.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying. And that's a fit. So
yeah.
I'm just saying.
No, she's like, I wonder what's going on. And then she was like, oh gosh, what'd she say? Oh, her friend comes in, Nikki. And she's like, where are you at? I tried to call you. I thought you were dead. I had to break it in, or we got to get ready for the gala. And Jen was like, well, the gala's today. And then she says, wait. She's like, wait, is next week the season finale or series finale? She had season finale, did she? Or just finale?
I think she said season finale.
She-Hulk season 2, maybe, I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. She may have just said finale, but she's added. She's like, "Oh, this was the big twist is coming." Then maybe it's. I don't know if you caught this. She said, "I wonder what the twist is going to be. Maybe it's like, oh, there's another Hulk, but this one's red." Little Red Hulk reference. Mm-hmm. And then, or she was like, maybe I'm going to get fridged. And then her friend Nikki, I originally thought this wasn't true. Everyone was like, it's a Wolverine reference. And I was like, she's just holding these paintbrushes. But I mean, it does kind of look like Wolverine with the claws. But when I actually watched it, she jumps in and does the pose of Wolverine does when he extends his claws. Huge. And I'm like, that's totally Wolverine. Huge Ackman.
Huge Ackman.
The huge Ackman pose.
Yes.
She does that. Get ready for the gala. She shows up. Oh, you know what I completely forgot?
What?
Todd. I hate this dude. The dude, she goes up and he's like, hey, I got an authentic Wakandan war spear, and he shows her the picture of him. I was like, oh, I had my hand on my face the whole time watching this. I was like, I hate this dude. And then he says, I love Wakanda. He studied abroad there. And she says, oh, really? And then he says, Wakanda forever. But I was like, oh my God. Oh God.
Do you think, dude?
I really cringed so bad. It's like, I hate this dude, man.
You just hate on top. My one of my friends, I think she actually knows the actor who plays Todd.
What?
I think I could be wrong. Casey.
She knows. She put out a thing saying that she knew the guy who plays Dennis Bukowski, who's the one that went into court because he thought he was with Megan.
Oh, that guy. Okay, I was like, does she know Todd or does she know? Yeah, okay. She knows him.
Yeah, but I forgot about that. He shows up at the gala and saw stuff. She goes on the gala and she goes up on stage, nominated for Female Lawyer of the Year. She's about to give her speech, and then this is when everything went 180. So Intelligentsia shows up. I guess they're kind of being treated as the anonymous of the Marvel universe. Mm-hmm. They're on there and they're leaking. They're showing all of She-Hulk's stuff on her phone, and then they leak video that was taken by Josh of them two getting it on. And that's what I'm putting the title of this episode. She-Hulk gets it on? Question mark. But they got the video playing, and everyone's, even her own parents see it and stuff. And she gets started. You see her starting to get angry. Mallory Book was over there, and she says,
Disney, by the way.
And she says, Jen, don't. And she destroys the thing and causes a big chain reaction. Alarms are going off. And she sees the people in the back who supposedly work for Intelligentsia. She chases them down. This is her going Hulk mode. Fully, angry monster.
Really blame her, dude?
I would.
If someone posts a picture of me with my Spider-Man spandex suit on, which I've done myself. Hold up now. That's not a good example. But anyways, if someone did it to me, I would be pretty.
Yeah, and this is what Bruce tried to warn her about in the beginning, that there would be some times where you might not be able to control the monster,
Yeah,
and that's why I think Hulk's
but apparently she understands anger more, but whatever.
I've gotten over that. I forgot about it until you just said it.
I had to sneak it in, but I'm over. I'm over it soon.
Hulk. I think Hulk's going to be back the next episode. That's the rumor anyway, and also it would make sense because this is going on, and he needs to help his cousin. Even though he's in space, but I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
But I don't know who those people were that showed up. SWAT. They look like SWAT, but I could probably guess it's probably Damage Control. But they had these crazy laser guns, and they're all aiming it at her. And she turns toward the camera, and I guess she realized. I don't know what exactly that meant. She was staring at the camera. I guess it meant oh my God, you guys just saw me do that, and then the episode ends. Mm-hmm. That was a big end. I thought last week's was a good cliffhanger, and this one was
now. Here's what I think. You want to take a guess, or because I could probably. I think Matt's gonna be her lawyer or something. I
read that Charlie Cox said he was only going to be in one episode of this.
Oh no!
Yeah.
No. Come back.
Please. Hey, Echo. Next summer, we'll see him again.
Oh, next summer. Dang, dude, is that shit really coming out next summer?
Yeah.
Jesus. Well, I guess it ain't really that far.
No. Listen here. I think that was about it. Ends with that. I'm going to say this. This has been my favorite episode so far.
Yeah, I agree.
So I enjoyed. I don't think there was a moment I didn't enjoy in this episode. I was just like, every time Daredevil's on screen, there's like a big smile on my face.
Yeah, my goosebumps start singing the Daredevil thing. That's how. That's how. I'm like, oh my god! Like, I feel like I am Daredevil for a minute.
You're blind. You're blind.
Yes. I'm blind, but I cannot fight. I love it though. I mean, this was a really good episode.
It was. I'm excited for the finale next week. I'm interested to see what they're going to do with this. I hope that theory is right that you talked about, where Hulk shows up and he's like a monster again.
I had no idea. I seriously had no idea. Dang. I didn't know he said that. Now I'm scared because I want him to be back. Like, come on, they didn't know where they got Daredevil, and they're gonna set him out for like one episode.
Well, he showed up so he could do because he owed that dude a favor, and so I guess he.
Yeah, true.
He should have. He said he was going back to New York.
All right, that's true.
Yep. All right, we gotta finish this review, and so we can move on to Werewolf by Night because we got a lot more to talk about. I feel like we're doing this for like 2 hours.
No, we literally in the beginning.
Yeah. But let's go ahead and rate She-Hulk, Attorney at Law, episode 8. I'm gonna give this episode a 9.
Taking a minute.
It's a 9 for me. Could go down to 8.5, but I think it's a 9.
9. I'm gonna go. I don't know. Because I was going to go 8.5, but now you're kind of
8.5.
Convince me. I'm going to go 8.5, but you convince me to go 9. See if you can.
Daredevil. Walk of shame.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
That easy.
Yeah. Okay. 9. 9. I'll go 9.
9 all around.
I'll throw a bone.
Yep.
No.
Yeah. 9 all around. All right. Next week's finale. Okay. Let's move on to, let me check the meeting time because I did get a notification. I don't know if we'll be able to do Werewolf by Night in 10 minutes.
Are you serious? We can do Werewolf by Night in 10 minutes.
We can? All right, Werewolf by Night. Let's do this.
So far, this was my favorite thing out of this week. Yeah, this was ever. Yes.
This is the very first Marvel Studios special presentation. We'll get another one in December with Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. But this follows Jack Russell as he's meeting with a group of hunters, monster hunters, following the death of their leader, Ulysses Bloodstone. Elsa Bloodstone shows up, which is his daughter. And they're tasked with, all right, this powerful gem called the Bloodstone is going to be attached to a monster out in some labyrinth. And whoever can go and kill the monster gets to have the Bloodstone and become the leader of the group. And so they're all set out to do this. They're hunting for the monster and all stuff. Monster is a man thing. It looks great. He looks his design is like perfect.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I don't want to miss anything big, but there wasn't like too much huge stuff that happened. It's like the atmosphere of it felt good. Like it felt new at times. It felt like, okay, this is a modern thing, but it felt old too.
Yeah,
like they did a good job of balancing that. I felt like I was watching an old monster movie at times. Also, like
you could tell we prepared before watching it. I told you like, hey, you ought to check out some old Universal monster movies, and you did. And I've seen a couple, and I loved them.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, you would agree with me. It gives off very, very. I mean, almost exactly the same vibe.
Yeah. And they got. I mean, as a directorial debut for Michael G, he did perfect. I think
Great Blade.
It'd be so good. Let's let him control the monster side of the MCU.
Yeah, exactly.
Him and maybe give some Sam Raimi at some point.
Good score. I mean, literally. I mean, it was perfect. It was perfect.
Best Marvel Studios intro in any project so far, in my opinion.
Yeah,
like that dark, old sounding version.
I know. Get and you have these like opera singers. It sounds fantastic.
It was good. It's on Spotify too, so you can listen to it if you're itching to hear it again.
Yeah.
But they move on and find out Jack is friends with Man-Thing, whose name is Ted.
Yes.
And which I was like, why is his name Ted? It's not Man-Thing. And I looked it up and I was like, oh, this is his real name.
This is his real name.
Yeah. I was like, okay.
Sorry, you go.
Okay. He gets a friendship with he starts a friendship with Elsa. And let's see, he's trying to get Man-Thing out of there. Man-Thing, there's the whole thing with Man-Thing is that it says so on the front of a comic book that he's in. I don't know if it's his own or another one, but it says those who feel fear will burn at the touch of the Man-Thing.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what they're doing in this. That's why he touches people and they burn.
It was crazy because I saw him. I was like, he doesn't really. My dad made a joke while we were watching this, and I saw Man-Thing first time. I'm like, man, he ain't really that big. And he says, well, he's not a giant sized Man-Thing. And I like rolled my eyes.
We finally, wow.
Yeah, I thought that was hilarious. I was like, oh my god,
that was funny.
Mm-hmm.
So Man-Thing is there. He's got the bloodstone attached to him, and they manage to get it off, blow up the wall, and he escapes. Jack goes to pick up the bloodstone, but because he's a werewolf, it hurts him. Everyone finds out that there's a lot of, by the way, this is actually, I don't know if you noticed in points whenever there were like deaths and like fighting stuff, it was actually pretty gruesome.
Yeah, you get dismemberment in this.
Yeah, and the dismemberment, and when the dude was fighting with no arm, you can see the blood like pouring out of his arm while he's fighting.
Oh yeah. That you see someone get.
Tell me how. Okay,
I was pretty surprised.
Yeah, tell me how sick this was when at the end they're fighting and Elsa's got that one guy on the ground, his head's turned, she's got a sword up against his neck, she just pulls up and slips. I was like, whoo.
Yeah, I was all like, and probably the most gruesome death in the MCU.
I think the most gruesome one was when she took the freaking sword and stabbed it in the girl's forehead.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, I was talking about the
you know the first guy.
She's fighting the I don't know his name. It was her, Elsa, and the guy were sword fighting. He picked up a sword, and it was when they were near with the cage or whatever, and he falls on the ground, and she takes a sword and like slits his throat like a cool way.
Oh yes. So that guy. Okay, yeah, I was talking about like the second guy that got like his head like freaking just boom. That was crazy.
But this is when after they get captured, Elsa and Jack. He does that weird thing where he smells her. So you remember her. Yeah, and he said it worked once.
I think he's talking about Man-Thing.
It could be. My immediate thought was that he was talking about. Oh gosh, what's her name? It's in the comic. If comic's over there, I can't really go get it. But his love interest. That he knows both as Werewolf by Night and Jack. I mean, look up her name real quick because I'm curious. Also, we don't know how much time we have in this. Michael Morbius. What? No.
Yeah,
Lissa. Her name is Lissa, but I don't know.
Yeah, apparently he got with Michael Morbius' like wife at some point.
Nice.
I think that's what happened. I could be dead wrong.
All right, we got 3 minutes. We got 3 minutes left. We can speed through this. We're almost done. So he werewolfs out. He is the werewolf.
Yes.
Andrew. Sorry, I had to make a Andrew Garfield joke.
Yes.
Let's see. I know you were told me before this that you didn't really like the way his face looked. Yeah, I thought it looked good.
I mean,
I like when they first showed him in the music that was playing.
Oh yeah, and that one camera shot. Yeah. Oh yeah,
that was good.
You know, also it looks great. That and just the other complaint I have is just, and it's a good complaint of just, I wish it was just a bit longer. because these 50 minutes feel like it's like 30. That's crazy. And it's wild. I mean, I really enjoyed it. It's like my top 3 favorite things in Phase 4.
Yeah. But he fighting stuff, jumping around, fighting people, killing people. He had that whole shot where he was inside of that one room and the door was closing. He was like ripping people to pieces. And then he's getting attacked by the stepmother. I can't remember her name. And Elsa stabs her with this thing. And she goes up to Werewolf by Night, and the werewolf jumps on her, and he recognizes her, and he leaves. Stepmother gets up, is going to kill Elsa. Man thing shows up and burns her alive. And then he's like grunting, and she was like, "Oh, he went that way," and he was like, and he just lived. And I just love I love Man Thing.
Yeah, he looks great. He was great.
Yeah. He leaves. Elsa sits down, looking at the stone. Everything turns to color. Which I thought was cool.
Yeah.
We end up in the forest. Jack gets up. Man Thing's sitting there playing solitaire and drinking coffee.
Yes.
And then they sit down and they agree they're going to go eat sushi together. And it's all playing as Judy Garland's Somewhere Over the Rainbow from Wizard of Oz plays. And that's what ends the special. No after credit scene, which is the very first thing on Disney Plus with no post credit scene.
Yes.
We have less than a minute.
Yes.
We'll go ahead and end this meeting, and then we can come back and give our final thoughts.
Okay, cool.
All right. See you in a second. One. All right. So closing thoughts.
I mean, I don't know. What complaints did you have about it?
I mean, I have one tiny complaint, but it's really nothing big, and I don't really care either way. But I maybe the werewolf showed up a little bit sooner.
Well, I honestly didn't mind it because it felt not really that long to me. And it felt like he came in at a perfect time.
Yeah.
That, and also, I mean, not to mention as well, I think it is like a good homage to the classic art because, I mean, you don't really see the monster. It's the build up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And everything in there kept me satisfied everything in it kept me satisfied where I wasn't just constantly thinking to myself, where's the werewolf? You know what I'm saying? Because I saw Man Thing. I'm like, oh, it's Man Thing. That's awesome.
Yeah, well, I was also that same way. I was also sitting there, though, like, I was excited to see the werewolf, so I kept wanting to know when he would show up.
Yeah.
So I think that they got a good actor to play Jack Russell.
Yeah.
It's Gael Garcia Bernal, who is a popular Spanish actor.
Yeah, he was he played the uncle or whatever.
So he plays Jack. He did a good job with that. Yeah, I really did enjoy it. It is top 5 for me.
You want to go on to ratings? Because I think you're also gonna be surprised when I rate this.
I'm rating this a. I mean, dude, honestly, I'm gonna throw it a 10.
Same here.
Yeah, that's like I couldn't. I was like 9.5, and I was like,
dude,
no. I was like, I can't.
This is a 10, man. This is a 10.
This makes me excited for the monster side of the universe.
Go see this.
Yes.
And honestly, if you want to get your kid, I don't think any really parent listens to our show, but
no.
If you want to get your kids into some horror, I think it's a good thing to start with.
Yeah.
It's scary enough. It's pretty, you know what I'm saying? It's not, it ain't overly scary, but it's it's perfect. And
yeah.
There's nothing, it keeps it serious all the way through. There's a couple jokes in there. And,
Flaming tuba.
Flaming tuba. I mean, that freaking thing was dope. I like seeing that. I have no complaint. I mean, even though I did complain earlier.
You mean, you have those complaints.
But I mean, those. I mean, One of them was a good complaint. I just wish it was longer. You know what I'm saying? That's how much I enjoyed it. And,
I do believe that the Guardians holiday special is shorter than this. It is 40 minutes. Yeah. But the specials, so I mean, they kind of meant to.
I know. I wish they were at least maybe at least an hour. That's all I want. But
I'm excited to see him show Werewolf by Night show back up. I do want to point out just a certain thing real quick, and this kind of ties into how this ties into the larger universe or whatever. So at the beginning, when it's showing like pictures from a book and it's showing like certain monsters and stuff, one of the monsters in it is a Wendigo, who is a Hulk and Wolverine villain. So that kind of opens up the door for that possibly happening in the future as one of the monsters. And there's a shot of a group, like 5 people standing around a table, and each one of them have weapons. And they're like, it's like a king and like a few other people. And one of them is a knight in full armor holding a sword.
Yeah.
And everyone is comparing it to the way the original Black Knight looks.
Oh.
And I was sitting there thinking, I was like, that could be the Ebony Blade. And we know Blade showed up in Eternals at the end of it and warned Dane Whitman. Maybe Dane Whitman's going to turn into be like a monster hunter, kind of like Blade.
Yeah, I know. And at one point,
maybe our Midnight Suns will be a bunch of monster hunters.
At one point, Blade was supposed to be in this.
That's the rumor that he got a cut cameo, which I'm kind of happy he wasn't, because it kind of wouldn't made that much sense. It'd been cool.
It would have been cool, but I'm glad. I honestly,
I'm kind of glad. Yeah.
I feel like it kind of damaged this a bit because this is perfect. I mean,
I like how I love when Marvel takes risks. It normally pays out sometimes, but like this and WandaVision are examples. It's just like
I hate seeing WandaVision slandered, dude. I will never understand why people.
I know I haven't. You know, something I haven't seen slandered before. I haven't seen any bad things about Werewolf by Night.
I don't know. I haven't seen one single thing.
It's like everyone loves it.
People are saying it's like their number one favorite thing in Phase 4. This is like this is like top 3. I mean, this is in my top 3.
Yeah.
You said this is like your top 5.
Yes.
I loved it. My dad was very critical of what Phase 4 is currently being. Loved this. This is like his favorite thing.
That's good. Well, there's good news.
Did you watch it with anyone, or was it just?
I watched it after I got a class on Friday.
Okay. Yeah. I forget you're in college now. I'm so used to you watching all this with your family.
Yep, I'd still do that though.
Yes. Every day you and your grandmother are watching something.
No. On the weekends, yes.
Yes. That sounds fun.
Yeah. I did want to point this out. This is a piece of news, but I'll go ahead and get into it. Maybe the first thing to get into. Marvel Studios has confirmed they are planning to introduce many new monsters in the upcoming phases. They said that you can expect monsters to be everywhere in the MCU. They're fully opening the doors to the monsters, and Moon Knight technically could have been the first if you really want to consider that. Like the supernatural oriented type thing. But I did say though, with that whole Blade and Black Knight thing, I think they're setting up the Midnight Suns 100%. Because I mean, we have a lot of the members already in the MCU.
I believe that Elsa is one of them.
I think so. But I would not be surprised if the MCU's Midnight Suns are a group of monster hunters. So you have Blade, the vampire hunter. Black Knight could be I don't know. It could be some kind of hunter. When Moon Knight could join them. Yeah. You know, there's going to be like a bunch of people like hunters to stop the monsters.
Yeah. I mean, that's totally what they're going to set up, which is cool. Apparently Wolverine is one of them dang Midnight Suns, but I mean, I
in the game,
I know he's in the game, but
in the game they completely changed the group of Midnight Suns, and that is like Iron Man's there and freaking
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. I'm still not. I'm not gonna play that game.
I'm not. Well, we have to. Well, at least
hold on. You have to. Yeah.
Yeah, I have to.
I'm not. That's not my kind of game.
I paid $70 for something I don't even think would even be worth it. But maybe it could be the best game I've ever played in my entire life.
100% doubt
that's
that.
the Monopoly. But I'm nervous.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
Yeah, but we're getting more monsters coming in. I'm excited. All right, let's move on here to the next piece of news, which is kind of still related. Marvel Studios are reportedly considering repurposing some rumored still in development Disney Plus projects from series to special presentation. So one being, I think, the Wakanda show that's happening is supposed to be turned into a special presentation and not a show.
Which is good. I mean, this is really smart to do.
Yeah.
I mean, if they made this a show, if they made Werewolf by Night a show,
I wouldn't have liked it.
I don't think it would have been as good.
Yeah. It just felt like a movie and a show combined.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing.
Felt like an episode of a show, but like a movie.
I could go back and forth of how I don't know how to describe it, but I can go back and forth of if the Wakanda show is either like an like serial episode, like just episodes or whatever, each like different topics, or just like one big documentary.
Yeah, and we don't know for 100% certain if it will be a documentary or not. Or there's rumors that it could be about Okoye and something to do with her.
Oh, if it's that, then yeah, do like a special or something. Because I was thinking, I was like, if it's a documentary, it'd be kind of cool if, like, this episode's about vibranium, this episode's about rituals or what, you know what I'm saying? This one's about, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that'd be pretty cool. I'd be really into that. Each episode's like 45 minutes long or whatever.
Yeah.
And you can kind of mush in the two categories of National Geographic and Marvel, kind of push those together.
Yeah. I'm really surprised they haven't done this already anyway. It seems like something National Geographic could have done. Like, it'd be like literally it could be called the World of Wakanda.
I mean, get those people and like make it look like it's like dang Planet Earth 3. or you know what I'm saying? You know that movie?
Yeah.
Or that, yeah. Make it that, but 3. That's what Wakanda. Whatever. I think that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Another one is the rumored, which that's not a rumor, actually, because they confirmed it. The 10 Rings spinoff from Shang-Chi about his sister starting up the 10 Rings again.
Oh, I didn't even know that was even a thing.
Yeah, we talked about it right after Shang-Chi came out.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure we mentioned. I just forgot. I knew she had that thing with her sister at the end, but I thought it was just going to be like a sequel of a movie or something. I didn't know it was going to be like.
It's supposedly going to turn into a special presentation. Rumor is Nova could be a special presentation as well.
Oh, was it going to be a show at some point, or?
Yeah, we don't know if it was a show or movie. But Nova is getting a project, and everyone's saying it could be a special presentation. Those are just 3 of the rumored ones.
Gotcha.
But they are doing that.
Okay.
Loki and Multiverse of Madness writer Michael Waldron is set to write Avengers Secret Wars. This isn't that surprising because they gave him 2 of the only other multiverse things that we have right now. And I mean, he crafted that part of the story, so I mean, might as well.
Yeah.
Let him do Secret Wars. And I mean, obviously Loki is setting up Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, so I mean I think this is a good choice. They're not bringing back the Russos, at least this phase. I think they're done with Avengers movies.
I think they're kind of just done with Marvel movies in general.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, they literally did the biggest Marvel. I mean, 2 of the biggest Marvel movies ever, and I guess maybe 3 because people consider Winter Soldier to be like the best thing on the planet. So who knows?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think they're kind of just done with Marvel movies. Maybe they might come back. Maybe. at some point, but I can't really see that happening. But I mean, I think what the choice they got for Kang Dynasty is pretty good. Secret Wars.
Yeah, Secret Wars. We talked about last week. Jeff Loveness is writing Kang Dynasty, who did he did some Rick and Morty, Witcher. There's some other things, the bigger things I cannot remember.
What episodes of Rick and Morty has he done?
Hold on, let me look. Jeff.
I'm nervous because Rick and Morty is really bad right now. I'm a bit nervous because I was all like,
Jeff Loveness is one of the writers on Rick and Morty. I know that. He also has done work on Jimmy Kimmel Live, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, as well.
Okay, so we could probably look at that movie beforehand and see. Yeah. Okay, but I don't know, it was right around the corner. So
yeah, not far. Mort Dinner Rick Andre. What is that?
Not too familiar with that episode.
I don't know if that's an episode or not. Rick. Let me look this up. Rick and Morty episodes, not just Rick and Morty. Here we go. He's got his own thing on the. He wrote the episode "Claw and Hoarder" special Rickdom's Morty.
Okay.
And he also wrote the 4th episode of season 4, which is the. I know that's the 4th episode of season 4. His latest episode will be Rick Mirai Jack. He's also done a lot more. He did Never Ricking Morty, Pro Mortius, the Vat of Acid episode.
That's all you gotta say because that episode is fantastic. Okay,
there you go.
All right, so that's good news, people.
There we go. He's the one that tweeted out, "How do you write a movie?"
That's pretty good.
He's doing Kang Dynasty, writing Kang Dynasty, and Michael Waldron's doing Secret Wars. Obviously, they're working together as well, giving them ideas, like the stuff that they need to focus on. I like how they did with certain other projects. Here we go. WandaVision actress Emma Caulfield has revealed that she will be reprising her role as Sarah Proctor, aka Dottie Jones, in Disney Plus's Agatha: Coven of Chaos. Now, Dottie Jones was a character in WandaVision. She was the one that cut her hand on that glass, and it was like you saw the red blood.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised she's coming back. She must have an important role. It's kind of like, and she also said she might be in some other things, as the actress said. So they must have some kind of plan for this character, because I don't know why she keeps showing up. She didn't really seem that important.
Hey, I mean,
but everyone was speculating that she was the Enchantress when that show was going on. So maybe they might be doing that. Also, speaking of this show, possibly, Evan Peters has apparently signed a contract to appear in an upcoming Marvel Studios project, which is rumored to be Agatha: Coven of Chaos.
Oh, okay.
Seems like they're casting right now for the show.
Yeah,
which comes out next fall. Comes out next fall. It's a Halloween show, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. We get more Catherine Hahn. Might get some Wanda in there. Never know.
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah, but possibly some Quicksilver as well. I haven't seen them bringing him back with that. Everyone hated it when they did that joke. So I'm sure that they'll probably do something with him. I don't think they'll lean more into the joke that people hated. But yeah. Let's move on to a couple Sony Spider-Man cinematic movie universe thing, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Sony's hired the director Jonas Cuarón to helm El Muerto. I forgot this movie was happening.
Every
time I hear about it, I'm just like,
what? What is this? I think you said it pretty perfectly on Twitter. What is it? This will make the 3 people very happy.
Oh yeah, on Instagram, I was like, "Oh, I'm sure this will make the 4 people that want to see this movie very happy."
Yeah, it's true though.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this movie at all. But then again, it could be completely different whenever we see footage and trailers from it, and maybe know what the plot will be.
Maybe it's Maybe it's fantastic. I don't know, but I'm not.
Maybe it's better than Morbius because
Maybe it's better. Maybe it's better than No Way Home.
my mom liked Morbius.
Well, that's a bad take.
That is a bad take.
Get a new mother. It's just an idea.
Yes, El Muerto, though, it's got a director, Jonas Cuarón. I don't know what he's done. I don't think he's done much, if I'm being honest. Let me look, though. Jonas Cuarón. Okay, he did. He directed a pretty big movie. I think he directed this, did he? Hang on. Let me make sure what his role was in this movie, because if so, there's some hope. He wrote the screenplay for the movie Gravity.
Did I see that? That movie? Oh no, I think about The Martian. Never mind.
Got Sandra Bullock and George Clooney, and it came out in 2013.
Yeah. Okay, I did not see that then.
Yeah. Oh no, he's the director. He was the director. Okay.
Oh, okay. So maybe
he also wrote and directed.
Look at that to get a taste of what he does.
Yeah, I've heard that movie was good. So interesting. But yeah, that was that. Next, a new listing for Across the Spider-Verse has revealed that Spider-Punk will be British instead of American, like in the comics. Something.
I'll be honest, I kind of like the change.
Yeah.
Yes. I love.
He's gonna be like a British punk rock.
I love. I'm Spider-Punk. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but like, I don't know, maybe it'll sound like that. I don't know. British people hate me, right?
We just lost all of our British audience.
We lost all of 2 of our British audiences.
Yeah. We got some listeners in Germany and Japan. I've noticed that over the last.
Who the heck is listening? Hey. What's up? If you're from Japan, I knew we had Germany.
Yeah,
we're having everyone in the world besides America.
That's true. Actually, we have some Americans, but that's only on Spotify that I know of. I don't know about YouTube and
interesting.
Apple. I can't. I don't remember my login for Apple Podcasts, so I'm kind of stuck there.
We're just stuck. How do you not remember your login?
Like, no, I still can post episodes there. They already post there, but like, I just can't look at that stuff. I don't know. I have to reset everything. But yes, Spider-Punk will be British.
Awesome.
Let's talk about more Daredevil. Awesome. Because Daredevil Born Again is set to start filming in New York City in February of next year. We're going back to New York.
That's around the corner. All right.
Yeah. We're going back to New York. Finally, Marvel Project hasn't been filmed in New York, I think, since the first Avengers movie, if I'm not wrong.
Are you serious? Wow.
So finally getting to see some Daredevil in New York. I think Spider-Man might show up.
I'm surprised about that. Wow.
I think Spider-Man might show up in one of these 18 episodes.
You think so?
I think so. I mean, why? I think Sony would give in to that. Because everyone's going to be watching Daredevil, and they're going to be like, "Oh, Spider-Man! Put Spider-Man in there. Give us some money."
I guess the money's right.
Yeah. Yes, starting to film next year. Fall. Pretty sure the whole cast will be back from the original show. Besides the girl that plays Elektra, I think they're recasting her. I don't know for who or to who.
Recasting Elektra?
Yeah. Because I don't think the girl that did it wants to do it anymore.
I'm done. Yo. Mm-hmm. I mean, I could.
Sounds like, is he going to say you could play Elektra?
Man, dude. I got the long list.
Okay.
I can picture.
You want to, let's talk about Vin Diesel for a second. This is something that came out today, and I was like completely dumbfounded by it.
He doesn't want to play Groot no more.
No. Vin Diesel's claimed that, well, that's the easiest job in the world, dude.
He does, dude. He feels like he's getting too old for the role.
He literally says 3 words all the time.
I know. It's funny because he says like new ones like every movie. He says it. He brings him in the studio. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. But he's claimed that Marvel Studios has talked to him about wanting to make a Planet X Groot movie. I don't know what Planet. I guarantee it won't be a movie. It'll probably be a special.
I can't imagine.
Planet X is a 2004 storyline that it started in X-Men. It features the return of Magneto and the death of Jean Grey. Is Groot? Wait, and Groot is from Planet X. Huh.
Here, I can't imagine Vin Diesel just like kind of. I mean, I'm gonna say people like actors and actors make up stuff for no reason, but that's a strange thing for Vin Diesel to say. So, well, I mean, it's pretty interesting. I did not hear all.
Yeah, I didn't until just now. He said in a post on Instagram, after noting his niece's love for the recent I Am Groot Disney Plus shorts, Diesel curiously ended with, "No wonder Marvel wants to make the Planet X movie." He said, this is the exact quote. So my niece called me and said, "Thank you, Uncle Vin, for making I Am Groot. Haha. The short's written and directed by the talented Kristen Lepore. It was a blast making, but it's also a blast watching it with my angels. No wonder Marvel wants to make the Planet X movie. All love. Hashtag Flora Colossi. Hashtag Alpha Groot. Hashtag Planet X." So yeah, I guess it was supposed to say that.
Yeah, there's no way he like knew that on the top of his head or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was totally like.
This says here that Planet X is the homeworld of the Flora Colossus, an alien race from which Groot comes, speaking in the same confusing dialect as him that only the likes of Rocket Raccoon and a few others can understand. Alternatively, he could be referring to the Planet X comic storyline starring the X-Men, or the mutant safe haven of the same name. The advanced civilization was created to serve as a home for mutants if Earth was destroyed. I don't think this will be a movie. If it is, maybe because they're not doing the Guardians really fully anymore. Maybe they'll do like their own movies.
Yeah.
Because they'll go their separate ways or something. But I think this might end up being a special.
A special?
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. So, hey, I'd watch it. It's a bunch of tree people saying "I am Groot" the whole movie.
I'd watch it too.
Or do they say like "I am" and then their name? Or is it just like "I am Groot"?
I am not Groot. That's what they say.
I'm not Groot.
I am not Groot. I'm not too sure. I'm
not either. Yeah, that's possibly happening. Or it might be, according to Vin Diesel. Keanu Reeves said something pretty controversial to some people. Controversial in a good way. This week when he stated that his dream MCU role is to play Ghost Rider. Which I know him and
we talked about this.
Norman Reedus were the two fan casts that I've seen going around everywhere.
We talked about this with Jimmy or whatever we called that. Whatever we called that guy earlier, Jimmy.
Everyone listening was like, "Who's Jimmy? What's going on?" I don't remember it. Jimmy.
I know it started with a J.
Phil.
It was Phil. It did not start with a J. Never mind. I was that wrong.
Yep.
So yeah, Phil. Yeah, we were talking about this with Phil.
Keanu Reeves can act serious. Like he does. He can act goofy, but he also acts serious, like in the John Wick movies. I think that he could do Ghost Rider. He's got the look for it.
Keanu. I mean, I like Keanu, but I think I'm more of a Norman Reedus guy. I think I'd rather have Norman Reedus do it.
Yeah, but then again, that's up to I don't know if Norman Reedus has said that he would like to do it, but this is just Keanu saying that he would love to play Ghost Rider. And I mean, if Marvel could capitalize on this because if like you're making a movie and you need to cast a character and like one of the biggest actors says that he would love to play that character, wouldn't you cast him?
Yeah. I mean, it's like having to pick your favorite son. You don't want to, but eventually one of them's going to have to end up getting that Ghost Rider role.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
That's the way it goes.
Yes, I thought I'd mention that. You can let us know what you think of that. And the final piece of Marvel news here: confirmation of a director for Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. Destin Daniel Cretton has confirmed that he will be directing Avengers: The Kang Dynasty. Destin Daniel Cretton, for those who do not know, directed Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. He's directing the upcoming, or whenever it'll be, the Ten Rings special, or whatever it'll be. He's directing that, and he's also done. Hang on. The movie Just Mercy with Michael B. Jordan. The Glass Castle, short term 12, Shang-Chi 2. He's doing that.
Yeah.
The Shack. That's pretty much all. This is movies.
All right.
But I mean, he did Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi was pretty good. So I guess this movie is going to be very action heavy.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah, we'll get new. I'm pretty sure, even though he is the director, I think they might announce another director that's going to work with him.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't see him doing this movie just by himself.
Yeah, I mean, hey, unless he has,
he could. Yes, he does.
Unless he has the balls to, then props.
Yeah.
But I know, I'll be honest. If they told me, hey, Landon Booth, you're gonna direct next Avengers movie,
I'd be terrified. I'd be like,
yeah, I would not. I would not call the person that's going to film score.
Yeah.
Yes, I would not call. No, I would. I probably would. Honestly, I would be all like, Darien, look, tell me whatever. Yeah, help me. You're going to school. I'm not. I work with Kang. I don't know what to do.
Yeah, I think though, Kang Dynasty. We got Destin Daniel Cretton directing. We got Jeff Loveness writing.
How do you even get? I mean, how do you even get a director role? I mean, I guess they can contact. I mean, I guess they contact you.
Yeah, they just like it's a.
But
certain,
I mean, can you like audition maybe?
Yeah, you pitch.
You pitch. Okay. All right.
Pitch your ideas.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But also, I think with this, it's because they liked his previous work.
We like you.
Yes. Yeah, that's the end of the Marvel news.
All right.
Got some DC news. HBO Max is in talks with director Craig Zobel to direct the Batman's Penguin-focused HBO Max spinoff show.
Not Matt Reeves?
No. Matt Reeves is writing.
Oh, okay.
He's there overseeing this whole thing.
Okay. Is he a producer?
He probably will produce it, yeah. But okay. Craig Zobel, I don't know what he's done. Craig Zobel did a movie called The Hunt. She's got a girl from Rings of Power. Let's see. I'm trying to get it. Why is this doing what it is?
You think HBO Max will cancel the show?
Absolutely not. They already said they're not going to cancel the James Gunn or Matt Reeves stuff because they said that's big stuff for them.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I hate them. All right,
Batgirl wasn't. Batgirl wasn't. What do you mean?
He did The Hunt, a movie called Compliance, something called Z for Zachariah, Great World of Sound, Prince Avalanche, Undertow. He's done a lot of other. Oh, look, he went to the University of North Carolina School of the Arts.
Hey, that's where my brother's going to school.
That's cool. I was going to go there, but they're too prestigious. He did some episodes of The Leftovers, American Gods, and Westworld. And yeah, that's about it. But he's doing Penguin, or directing Penguin. He looks like he does pretty dark stuff. So
okay, sounds about right.
Yeah, I'm excited for the show. I guarantee it's probably about his rise to becoming.
I can't get over that. They're too prestigious.
It is.
Yeah.
30% acceptance rate.
Dang, really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, good luck, Noah.
Yes.
I mean, hey, I mean, what are you expecting from this show?
See his rise to power fully. See him maybe become the Penguin fully. Mm-hmm. Obviously, some teases, something to set up, maybe something about the Batman 2.
Yeah.
I guess the Batman 2 is going to have a time jump.
How long though? Because I think
maybe a couple years.
Like what? Like 2?
Maybe 2, 3. I mean, this Penguin thing is going on right now, and maybe that we got the Arkham show that's supposed to be happening. I don't know if that'll happen before.
I thought they got rid. I thought they changed
the original concept of it's supposed to be a GCPD show, and they replaced it with the Arkham show.
That's what I think. Okay, so yeah, dude, you might be right about that. Yeah, you don't think? Yeah, you think we're gonna get both of those shows before? I mean, Penguin I could see happening before we get Batman.
I think the Arkham show will be like maybe I don't know. I don't think the Arkham show it will affect as much in the Batman 2, but maybe it comes after that movie.
So you think there's gonna be like
then they do like movie show.
So you think there's gonna be like a 2-year time jump or whatever?
I think so. We'll see him. He's like fully become the Dark Knight. And we also, I think we're going to get to see a little bit more Bruce Wayne now. I think he's going to be like, well, Batman's a symbol of hope. Bruce Wayne can be a symbol of hope too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna say we're going to see like a 3-year time jump, 3 to 4 year.
Yeah.
I know it's like a big time jump, but man, I just like you have whole new props. You know what I'm saying? You can have like the Playboy
new outfit. New bat suit.
Yeah, new bat suit. I mean, come on now.
I haven't read. I need to pick them up. The Riddler comics.
Yeah, those out.
Yes, I think they're already up to issue 3 or 2 or 3.
Oh, yeah, I had no idea. Yeah, I'm on.
I need to pick those up. Apparently, Batman has a new suit in it. This takes place before all that for the movie, and he's got a different suit in this.
I guess you're not an early Riddler fan then.
Well, not Riddler has a different suit, but Batman has a different suit.
Well, no, I know. I'm saying you're a Riddler fan because you have had these comics.
Well, I also don't have the Riddler One Bad Day comic either that just came out, which I heard is really good. Jim Lee did the art for.
Why do you call yourself a Riddler fan then?
Because I like the Riddler. I just don't have money to pick up stuff right now. So, next piece of DC news. This came out of nowhere. I read it and I was like, Then I saw everyone talking about it. And then I saw a Hollywood Reporter talk about it. And I was like, oh my God. Because a new Henry Cavill-led Superman movie is in development, reportedly. And it all spins off of Black Adam.
All right.
So Dwayne Johnson, did you see the video Dwayne Johnson put up?
Yeah, he pretty much like then confirmed he was in the movie.
Apparently, and then Daniel RPK came in and said he's going to show up. He's going to show up with a new suit, a classic Superman suit. He said, which I'm like that. I want to see a good looking Superman suit. And he said the John Williams theme will be playing in some capacity.
Interesting.
I'm like, please, if this means they're going to start doing Superman and doing him right, please. I will die for a good Superman movie.
So just so you can't see it.
Yeah.
I'll die.
And I'll see the trailer. I'll be like, oh my God, it's so good. And I'll have a heart attack and die.
Dude, if I died before that freaking Mario movie came out, I'd never. I'd die. Seriously.
You die again.
I'd die again.
Yeah, but a Superman movie is supposedly happening, and like apparently Dwayne Johnson demanded, in quotes, that that Warner Brothers allow him to put Superman in the movie. So demanded. He's like, I will kill all of you. Black Adam will change the hierarchy of power in Warner Brothers Discovery if you don't let me put Henry Cavill in this movie. Do you smell what the man in black is cooking? Eyebrow.
When you said eyebrow, that's all. Do you see what the man in black is cooking? Eyebrow. I'm like, oh, okay, yes.
Yeah. Yes, Superman. I'm gonna end off DC news on a sad note.
They just confirmed we're not getting a Henry Cavill.
They canceled Blue Beetle. No.
Oh, dude, I just thought you were mad. I thought you were gonna say it. I wouldn't forget. I was like, no. They said they wouldn't.
Batgirl's original release date before the cancellation was supposed to be September 22nd, 2023.
Oh, dang.
Yep. And
Well, you want to hear about some sad Marvel? Well, I guess it's not sad as that one because I guess it is coming out, but that's not. Yeah, Spider-Verse was supposed to come out yesterday, or Across Spider-Verse was supposed to come out yesterday.
Yep.
They freaking delayed it to like what, June?
I think so.
I guess
April. I thought it was April. No,
might
have been June.
Mario comes out in April. That was supposed to come out in December.
Birthday present. Sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. April 7th is what that trailer said, but then another trailer showed March 30th.
I'm sorry, say that again.
Another trailer I saw said March 30th, and then one said April 7th. So some of the trailers have different dates.
I saw April. Also, the only two I saw was April 7th and one saying coming soon.
Yeah, I saw another one.
If it is March, I'll be pretty happy. Come sooner.
We have less than a minute in this meeting because Zoom hates us.
Oh my god.
Yep. All right, we're gonna end this and then get into some gaming news.
Yes.
One. All right, let's do some gaming news. Let's talk about Gotham Knights.
Ew. Sorry.
Okay. So Gotham Knights is coming out in 2 weeks, I believe. And yes, same day as Black Panther.
We're gonna be a bit DC day for me and you.
Yes, and I'm gonna probably not like any of them. No, I probably like Black Adam a lot more than Gotham Knights.
Yeah,
unless Gotham Knights is actually good.
Honestly, I'd rather pay $70 or at least watch about $70 worth of movie tickets.
Yeah,
to do that instead of. I'm not excited for this game.
No.
But me and you both had a good solution to probably make it more fun to play.
Yes.
We play together and we stream it.
Yep.
Anyway, so that's what we're going to do.
You get to hear our live. Okay, we're not going to play through now. You have to play through the beginning first for what I've heard before you can get into the actual co-op part.
Yeah, here you could start off with that on your own, and then I can join in as soon as.
Yeah.
Me and you will start at the same time. We'll join the party together.
You'll hear our live reactions. Genuine reactions to things we hate and things we like, if there are any.
I mean, I think it's gonna make it more fun.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm not really excited. I'm not excited for this game. I just I'm laughing because I'm dreading it because I'm nervous Black Adam is not going to be that good because I'm not really excited to see Black Adam.
I'm not either. But I mean, it's one of those movies that like, yeah, I'll see it, but like, I'm not excited to see it. I'm just like, it's like one of those like.
Well, it's weird because I don't have like a reason not to. You know, it didn't look terrible.
Yeah.
Or anything. It didn't look god awful. I mean, all the trailers I enjoyed. I just don't really care. You know, I don't know. But so yeah, we're gonna go see Black Adam, and directly after that, we're gonna go to the GameStop. Darren claims he's gonna pay $90 for the game.
I'm not. I changed my mind. It's too much money.
It's like I don't know. It's like, do I really want to spend $20 extra for skins?
No.
Problem is, I mean, those are the only skins I feel like I'm gonna like in the game. And you know, anything else I don't care. Like, you see those freaking Beyond skins? It's like god awful.
Did you see? I did like these kind of the Talon skins.
The Talon.
Each one of the members had their own like Talon version of them from like the Court of Owls. It looked pretty good.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. I did see those. Yeah, they looked okay.
Yeah.
Hey,
but I like how customizable the characters are. Like from everything from the bat symbol to like details on the.
Yeah, it's like the Injustice 2, like kind of like gears.
Yeah, I like that. And plus, you have the skin that you can like.
Yeah, I can't remember the name of it. It's like permanent skin. It's like you're just stuck with that.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I can't remember. You had color palette. You had like Zahura.
Yeah.
Color palette and all that. You had like these other two, and you had a bad like. I don't even want to pay 70, so 90. I'll just stick with what I got. You said so. Who you gonna stick with the whole time? By the way,
probably Nightwing.
Nightwing.
Robin is a possibility.
Yeah,
it depends. I might start with Nightwing And then if I'm like, I want to try out Robin, I might try him out for a mission, and then if I like him, maybe I'll stick with him.
Probably for the streaming purposes, we'll play everyone just so
we'll do that.
But we'll probably mostly main a character. I was really thinking Batgirl or Robin.
Mm-hmm.
I remember, I was going to do Red Hood for a good while. Changed my mind on that.
Yeah,
immediately as soon as I saw his gameplay.
Yeah,
but what news do we have actually on it?
Nothing. Well, actually, no. Hold on. That was a lie. I just said a lie. Reviews of Gotham Knights are out. I'm gonna read some of them.
Okay.
Nope, not the CW show. Oh, spoilers are already online apparently for the game.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I heard a rumor. I don't want to say what it is. I don't want
to. I don't want to hear it. So I won't be surprised, even though I don't.
Yeah, I don't want to say it just in case it is true. It's not even, I just heard a rumor.
Yeah. Okay, so I have a thing by Digital Trends here. Review. It said, like the Bat family itself, Gotham Knights has the tall task of stepping into its predecessor's shoes. The Batman Arkham games are considered some of the best superhero video games ever made, and have gone on to influence countless other titles with their stories, world design, and combat. No matter who developed Gotham Knights, following those games up in a brand new game in a different universe with changed combat mechanics and without Batman was going to be a tall order. As WB Games Montreal also hasn't put out a game in 9 years. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
This game is...
Well, I heard they were going to work on this other Batman game at some point, but they
Yeah, that was like the one about Damien or something.
Yeah, it was that one.
Yeah.
I think
there's concept art released about that too.
It has like a bunch of Two-Face designs. Poison Ivy was going to be part of it.
Yeah, and they announced that it was going to be a day-night cycle, and there was going to be civilians on the street.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm kind of glad it kind of got canceled because nobody likes no dang Damian Wayne. That's true. I don't know one person that actually likes him.
I don't either. Maybe it's Skylar.
No, it's got dude, don't even say that. Don't even joke around with Skylar on that, man. Oh god, he hates him.
That's funny. It says, as WB Games has put a game 9 years, this game is also the studio's big chance to prove itself during a time when WB Discovery is going through heavy restructuring. The cards are stacked against Gotham Knights, and early bits of gameplay and highlighting significant changes to gameplay and incorporation of RPG mechanics seemed a bit questionable in the wake of the underscore and in italicized text lackluster Marvel's Avengers.
Excuse me?
Yeah, it's underlined and italicized.
Are they trying to go in Gotham Knights? It's better than a Marvel's Avengers.
Well, thankfully, after going hands-on with Gotham Knights for about 2 hours, the experience is shaping up to be an enjoyable superhero romp, even if it doesn't end up being quite as groundbreaking as the likes of Batman Arkham Asylum was 13 years ago. I'm old.
Wait, hold on. Arkham Asylum was 13 years old?
Yeah.
Jeez, hold up. So we're 18. Hold on. Sorry. I want to do this now. I want to do this math real quick. So, Dad, you know I was 5? We were 5 years old when that game came out?
Apparently.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, you didn't get that math right.
No, I totally got that math right.
Wait. No, okay, hold on.
13 years.
Yeah. So that was...
That was 5.
2000. Okay, yeah. For some reason, I was thinking 2013, even because the 13, I guess.
Oh my god!
And I was like, dude. I was like,
oh my god. I was like, you're gonna get that math wrong. I'm like, how did I get that math wrong? I lose subtracted 10 from 18, so that's 8, and then
unimportant. Let me read this review. My Gotham Knights, he said, my Gotham Knights demo took me across 4 different parts of the game and allowed me to go hands-on with all 4 playable characters. To start, I took control of Nightwing as he investigated the death of Kirk Langstrom and is surprised by the sloppy work of the cops and the appearance of the Freaks, one of the gangs that roam Gotham in the wake of Batman's death. This part of the game allowed me to get used to investigation mechanics, which players have players scanning clues in the environment, as well as combat. Nightwing felt like the most standard of the 4 characters, although this may be because I controlled him during an early tutorial-heavy section of the game. Instead of the Batman Arkham series' highly influential single attack and counter system, Gotham Knights opts for more complicated combat and involves light and heavy attacks of the melee and range variety. Instead of dodging, players can counter. This might take some getting used to for a long-time superhero games fans, but it works well enough as the fundamental backbone of combat.
Well, I think they mean instead of counter, you just dodge.
Oh, well, maybe.
Yeah, I guess it takes that wrong. Because Arkham games you counter. This game you just dodge.
Okay, yeah.
Which I really don't like.
Yeah. Players can also use special momentum abilities to deal extra damage, reminiscent of the flow system in the latest Saints Row, who no one played. After that, I jumped.
Wait, hold on. So they're saying it's like something they did in Saints Row. Is that did I hear that right? Or
yes.
Oh God.
And I jumped forward in the story and into Robin's shoes. The mantle still belongs to Tim Drake in this game, which I appreciate as an early 2000 comic reader. Snuck into Blackgate Penitentiary to get intel from Harley Quinn, who winds up sending Robin on a wild goose chase of fighting enemies and gathering intel to get a book of leads Harley gathered for Batman. Tim's a more stealth-focused character, although I didn't find sneaking ever to be too effective during my time with Gotham Knights, as enemies are clustered together and aerial takedown opportunities weren't as common. Hopefully other sections of the game are better tailored to that play style.
Okay, Harley, so I'm not going to play as Robin then, because I'm not really a stealthy person.
Harley ultimately escaped, so next it was time for me to explore the open world and complete challenges connected to taking down Harley Quinn. I chose Red Hood for this task, who stands out as the most distinct and my current favorite character in the game. He uses mystical powers granted to him by the Lazarus Pit to jump around the skies of Gotham and is very effective at mowing down enemies with heavy hitter but non-lethal guns. Hopping around Gotham as Red Hood feels very distinct to this game. Gotham Knights open world exploration and crime busting also feel more natural and enjoyable as a single player experience than the war zones and Marvel's Avengers. Shut up. This is slandering Marvel's Avengers. This whole article.
Slander. The article. Yeah, with that. Yes.
I know. It's just nothing to do with Marvel's Avengers.
I tell you what, Marvel's Avengers look more appealing than that game ever will.
That's true.
Period.
It says Harley Quinn related challenges are heightened versions of these dynamic open world events, like one where I had to save 3 hostages strapped to bombs at a concert held by the Freaks. These type of missions will probably be the meat and bones of the Gotham Knights experience, and while they are not necessarily anything new to the genre, I didn't have any major problems with them. After spending some time in the open world, it was time to jump forward later in the game so I could take down Harley Quinn. By this point in the game, Harley Quinn has enslaved many Gotham residents with a mind control drug. Batgirl and Renee Montoya show up at Gotham Hospital to take her down. I slowly made my way through room after room of enemies as Batgirl, taking them down with special momentum abilities. I said momentum abilities that often electrifies her opponents. Eventually, I made it to the showdown with Harley, who swings a heavy hammer that deals a lot of damage if you don't dodge properly. This boss fight was probably my least favorite part of the demo, as my hits felt like they had little impact, and it was a bit too repetitive. I feel like that in Marvel's Avengers sometimes. Claw. Still, other bosses like Clayface have the potential to be much more exciting, and I hope there are some surprise bosses in some areas that we don't know about yet. Still, I have a good idea of how the final game will be after going hands-on with Gotham Knights for this long, with the exception of 2 things: the gear system and co-op. All right, so there's one more paragraph. All 4 playable characters can find and equip gear that modifies their stats and the like. As enemies and missions do have level numbers attached to them, improving each knight's gear and character level seems like it would be most important to the final experience. I mostly played with preset gear in the sections of the game I got to try, and from what we could tell, the gear in the RPG systems are barely frustrating as long as you are at the proper level for a scenario. My preview was entirely single player, and none of the segments felt like they were tailored toward multiplayer, which is a breath of fresh air following Marvel's Avengers' odd mission design.
Oh my God. God, every time they mention Marvel's Avengers.
He said, I'll probably play Gotham Knights mostly alone in true Batman fashion when it finally launches, and this early hands-on with the game makes me less weary about the situation.
Dude, hopefully, sorry. This guy has no friends. That's what it is. He's all like, yeah, I'm probably gonna play this alone. And yeah, I ain't gonna play
Avengers suck.
He has no friends because it actually encourages you to play with people. Yeah. So this guy's an awkward dork. Doesn't have a love life. Doesn't have a wife. Maidenless, if you will. And yeah, he has no friends.
Do you want to see? Wait.
Who wrote this article? Who wrote this dang article?
Do you want? I'm gonna share my screen real quick.
Yes. Is that the guy who wrote it?
Yes.
No freaking way.
That's him. See, look. Oh, wait. I hit start video. Wrong one. Oh. The picture's not there.
Thomas. Well, I saw your face, Thomas.
Now we know who you are.
Yeah. You better hope I don't find you.
Oh, gosh. Hate Marvel's Avengers like that.
Scrape you. I don't know what that means, but I will scrape you.
Yeah. Hey, threats. All right. One last thing here. Hopefully the final game is a smooth and balanced experience, regardless of a player's gear or cooperative choices. I came away from the Gotham Knights hands-on, relieved and impressed. Although it probably won't become a new video game institution like the Batman Arkham series, my preview demonstrated how WB Games Montreal left its distinct mark on the idea of an open-world Batman game. I haven't even taken on the core vowels yet, so there's still lots left to uncover. If you are on the fence with this game like me, I'd recommend giving it a shot when it launches. Gotham Knights probably won't replace Arkham Asylum or Arkham City as your favorite Batman game, but it might become the best one to return to and play with your friends consistently. Yes. Words. It's late. I'm tired.
I'm
All right, that was Gotham Knights. Let's move on. Fortnite just released a new Marvel skin. X-23 is in the item shop. Let me look what it comes with so I can name that off. It looks good.
Yeah.
X-23 outfit, Weapon X clone and successor to the mantle of the Wolverine, includes a maskless alternative style. Her back bling is called the Clone Pod, the birthplace of the perfect weapon. Her pickaxes are the X-23's adamantium claws, skeletal extensions coated in near indestructible metal, and she comes with a wrap for the weapons called the X Insignia wrap.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah, I'm looking at her right now.
The pickaxes looked cool from the pictures I saw.
Yeah,
it's just like her. It's just like Wolverine's claws, except it's the two claws like she has.
Hold on, I can only find a picture of her, but the design. I actually like this design for her.
Yeah,
looks great.
Mm-hmm. So that is in the item shop now. I don't know the price, so you guys can go on there and check it out if you play Fortnite. And it's Avengers time.
It's Avengers time. Ultimate Thor skin comes to the item shop, costing $15, so basically $20. What did you think about this skin?
I'll be honest. I'm not. I mean, it's not a bad skin at all. Yeah. But I'm just not like I'm not a fan.
Yeah. I love it because I like it because I like I really like the Ultimates in the comic books, which is the Ultimate Avengers. They're called the Ultimate. I don't know. I really liked it. I really liked it. What I'm trying to get to. Where I'm supposed to get here. Also news. It's double XP Thor. Or is it double or triple?
Triple
XP Thor week. So go get your XP for Thor if you're a Thor main.
Where's triple XP Captain America week?
Where's a new takedown for Spider-Man week? I ain't asking for much.
No, Chris Dynamics said you got your Spider-Man. Now leave us alone.
Landon. You'd be lucky that we're going to do a traversal update for him.
Yeah, watch them not.
I'd cry. I feel like, no, are you kidding me? Literally, they'll like speed up every character besides him.
That'd be horrible. Was there anything else?
I know they had a Thor sale.
Yeah,
well.
yeah. Cosmic Threat's still going on.
Yeah, Cosmic Threat's still going on. That's going to end
until the 13th. Also, the sale. Did we talk about last week the thing you get the 3 free?
Yes, we did talk,
okay.
did talk about that. Yeah. So Cosmic Threat's still a thing till this upcoming Thursday. And what were we guessing that it was going to be? Because I wonder if they're going to.
We were talking about Tachyon Anomaly.
Yeah, because I think this whole thing's about the reset.
Or Red Room. Tachyon Anomaly or Red Room. Well, not Red Room.
It's not Red Room.
Corrupted Vibranium.
I think, here's what I think. I think we're going to get some freaking Winter Soldier news here soon.
That'd be fun.
I think so, because, I mean, this whole thing's about to reset, and I think it's about time. but we'll find out because I mean we're in October now. Below is in October, so maybe they can announce maybe will come out early November. Cross my fingers.
I hope so.
That'll be great. I hope that happens.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's all Avengers news.
There we go, and that's it for the gaming news. Couple reminders before we get ready to end this off. I had announced this is kind of a big thing. I thought I'd announce it on here instead of on social media, but I will put something on there. My plan was to start up Galactic Burrito again and review Andor. I have a lot to watch on Andor, and I have not caught up yet. Along with some of the other Star Wars news I have not caught up on. So I made the decision to wait until all of Andor is finished before and I'm just going to review the whole show one episode. So we're going to push it back for a while. But rest assured, it is coming. And as well, we have an extra beef coming out this upcoming Wednesday. As you saw, if you watched Extra Beef, if you watched the Extra Beef episode last week where we reviewed DC League of Super Pets, at the end, we spun the wheel and it landed on the Lego Batman movie. So you can watch that. Hear our review on that on Wednesday, and then also find out what the next week's is going to be. And I think that's about everything. So we can go ahead and end this off. If you have any questions, comments, corrections, or concerns, you can contact me on Instagram at DarienH4404. That's DARIENH 4404, or on Facebook at the Comic Book Burrito _official page, or on Twitter at the CB Burrito, capital C, capital B, capital B in Burrito, or on our Instagram, our new Instagram. We need to get those follower counts up, and that will be at the Comic Book Burrito _official.
Yes. You come in at Spider-Man for Landon or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, very interactive. Everyone love to have arguments with people, or people that know the right way and agree with me.
I love arguing with people on Twitter.
Yeah, I love it. I know you went on the rant about that dang Endgame thing. I loved it. I love seeing fire and hell break out on our official Twitter page.
Yeah.
Also, you can follow. Oh, yeah, you already plugged in the Instagram page. So, yeah, never mind. There you go. Yeah. Come slay me on Twitter if you want to. I really appreciate it.
Yep. With that being said, I guess we're going to go ahead and head out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. All right. Bye, guys.
See ya.
Eyebrow.